can you tell us?
I can tell you a lot. What do you want to know?
I want to know what you can tell us.
About what?
About this, about
You're pointing at the sign. I thought you were just...
No,
okay.
about the world.
Oh, Justice League Dark is an opportunity to expose our fans to characters we haven't put in these videos up until now. We went with the Justice League Dark comic book, which has all the occult superheroes who form a loose alliance to take on threats that the main Justice League can't handle. So in this case, Deadman recruits Batman and John Constantine and Zatanna and the Demon to take on a mysterious force of evil. So that's that.
So what did you do on the project, and who else is working on the project?
I'm the producer, so I do a little bit of everything. The buck stops with the buck.
Were you assigned this, or were you asked for this? Did you want this?
It's my job. I am tasked with developing our slate of movies, and I sit with Mike Carlin from DC Comics, Alan Burnett, who's one of the creators of BTAS, and we just decide what we want to do. Then we pitch it to home video. They say yay or nay, usually yay, and we get going.
What made you choose this one?
My goal when I took over for when Bruce Timm was doing Green Lantern was to bring more characters into DTVs, because before that it was either Batman, Justice League. They had stopped doing the one-offs like Wonder Woman and Green Lantern for a while, and they stopped doing the showcases, and I was like, we need to keep that going somehow. And the best way to do it was to introduce characters in those titles. So we got Batwoman, we got the Teen Titans now have their own series going. Hopefully this one, if it sells well, we'll keep doing more of these. So that's the goal of using the main headliners to jumpstart other franchises.
How much of your influence is there in the production of any of the DC animated movies? Do you comment on, do you let someone like Jay just go off on his own and you make little notes, or can you override?
Well, Jay goes off on his own no matter what I say, but no, it's all very much a team effort. I mean, it's my job to kind of shepherd all the various things. I have to be at every record, and I have to pitch in on the scripts, giving notes. Basically, my job is giving notes to every single facet of production to keep it tonally in the same place, because there's thousands of people working on these things, and we can go in any direction, and my job is to keep the tone consistent. If we're going to this is kind of to me, it's like a Guy Ritchie action movie with magic. So that means it's not a supernatural, mysterious Blair Witch kind of thing. So, you can take that title and go into any direction. So my job is to make sure we all stay on track, so we're all telling the same story and delivering a product that is consistent. So, but yeah, the different producers do different things. I kind of was trained under Bruce Timm, and he's very hands-on, and that's the way I am.
So what do you guys think about live action now having this
He was awesome. I mean, he was, of course, the first one on our list. We didn't know if we'd get him. We didn't know where he was at the time. We didn't know where Constantine was at the time. So, because we recorded it, it was still up in the air what was going to happen with it. And he was, luckily, we got him, and he knew the character inside out. And, we wrote it hoping it would fit his voice and sound like Constantine. And he made it work. He was great. Oh, well, Jason's this is his 7th movie, I think, so he pretty much knows the character inside out. So.
Would you ever consider, or do you think Warner would ever let you use any of the milestone characters?
That's been discussed. It always comes and goes. There's a lot of other issues with that I'm not privy to. But it's always on my list of things to do. It just hasn't happened yet. I think it's a really one of our strongest ones, and so I think it's Flashpoint strong. Well, Flashpoint's script wasn't like the best part of it. It just had a lot of energy, and it was, you know, balls to the wall crazy. I mean, just everything that shouldn't happen happened in Flashpoint. This one is more controlled, but I think it has an actual stronger script, and the character dynamics are really good. And you'll see some things you haven't seen any of our characters do. There's some cool stuff with Swamp Thing that, you know, he hasn't even been in animation since that crappy series of his way back when. So, I mean,
Is the writer here?
no.
Okay, so tell me who wrote it?
Ernie Altmacher. Double check that since I may have this pronunciation wrong. I haven't seen him in a year, so
Okay.
it's been a while. Yeah, he did a great job. He wrote on the Green Lantern TV show some of their really nice stories, and he's on JLA Action, so he's a great writer. He did a good job.
Does this plot follow specifically one of the arcs from the comics, or did you guys kind of go your own way?
No, we kind of took the premise from the comic, but the comic is because it's a comic, it's able to be a little more, what's the word, metaphysical. It's more about themes and weirdness as opposed to a through plot, really. I mean, so this is definitely more linear. Like it moves faster and it's more direct. But I think it's the same characters. It's just the tone is different.
That's it?
Anything else? That's it? Nothing else? Like I said, I think it's the best one we've done so far. You know, well, one of the best. It's different than some of the other ones I like a lot. So, and I want to do more. That's my final thought. This is dark as I wanted it to be. It's a horror film. I don't, you know, I wanted to scare people, or at least unnerve them. You know, I mean, I've done 2 other movies that got R's before I had to recut them, so I'm not a good guy to gauge what's dark. You know, I don't know what the rating are. You know, they tell me what the rating is and then say that you need to cut it. So I just make a movie I'd want to see.
How close in tune is this to the take live
It's a little more, well, again, that show he didn't have the demon, Swamp Thing, Zatanna, you know, so it's a little more superhero-y in a way, but it's occult superheroes. But Constantine is the constant. He's the same guy from that show that he is in this movie. So.
My first comment.
What? What other story? I don't know about specific stories anymore. I mean, some of the biggest stories have kind of been done. There's that weird Superman story that Alan Moore did that we didn't do.
Thank you, Gary.
Is it Man of Tomorrow or something where Mxyzptlk ends up a demon or something?
Whatever
Anyway,
happened to the Man of Tomorrow?
That one. Thank you. Thank you. That kind of thing blown out, make it a little bigger. But that's just running through my head right this minute. There's lots. I like Death of the Family.
What characters that you didn't use in this particular film would you like to have used?
Well, I really like the Spectre short we did for DC Showcase. He was a little too powerful to fit into this movie, but if this sells well and we get to do another one, he's on my list to bring in. Madame Xanadu, a couple others that we just, you know, really couldn't find a place for. Madame Xanadu was actually in the original draft of this, but it just wasn't enough for her to do. So yeah.
Beautiful.
So if it sells,
Yeah, I will buy it.
I'll be back. All right, I guess I'm done. All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.